Hey guys, Death here, and today we had our November MagFit only event, and it went really well. We had a turnout of about, I want to say roughly 60 people-ish. A lot of people showed up, a lot of people had a good time. Also today, well, if you're watching this video it's probably past already, but today was also the birthday for the United States Marine Corps. I'm not sure if many of you know that. Mr. Murphy, along with two other veterans, Marines, did a cake cutting ceremony for us during lunch break. It was very interesting, and it was very good to see the camaraderie amongst Marines, and to see how they, no matter where they are, no matter how many of them, they, on this day take time to, cut cake, and it's a ceremony, and it's really meaningful, and I'm really thankful that they took the time to share that with us. And we're not all soldiers that play there, but we share similar interest in the whole paintball and warfare, stuff like that. However, I did want to take a moment to say just thank you. Not just for Murphy and everyone else that showed up, but for our veterans, people overseas, the people that are out there risking their lives right now. All so we can, just sit here and edit videos, watch TV, live our day-to-day lives, go to work, complain about going to work. We take for granted, I feel, as Americans, that these freedoms we have, they're not really free. They come at a price, and that in other countries all over the world, they don't all have the same freedoms we do. And even something as simple as freedom of speech, here it's fine, but in other countries you can be killed for your opinion, for your religious beliefs, for all that. And I just wanted to take this moment and just thank all you veterans out there that are serving today. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for doing the things that no one else will do. Thank you for just giving so much of yourself. I don't know if I speak for everyone, but I'd like to believe that I speak for a majority of people, and we say, we appreciate you, we love you, our prayers go out to you, and we just want to see you guys come back home. So that's enough probably of me yip-yatting. I'm gonna cut right now to some footage of the cake ceremony and a little moment with Mr. Murphy. Again, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for everything you do. You don't do it in vain. And all the freedoms that we have, I want you guys to think about it. And, if you know a veteran or, someone in the military, if you see them, just thank them and, let them know that they're appreciated, because, it's always good to feel appreciated, especially when you do something like that. Take time to talk to them, let them tell you their stories, share with them. They're people just like you and me, except, they're out there risking their lives on a day-to-day basis, the men and women that are out there now, and for all the fallen men and women that have sacrificed basically the ultimate sacrifice of giving their lives for this country, for our rights and for our freedom. So, I know this is probably a little more serious than my normal videos. I'll have the paintball event up later this week, but I just wanted to put this out there because, we need to appreciate the freedoms and rights that we have. Don't take it for granted. If you have a job, if you have a roof over your head, if you have all this stuff, it comes at a price. That's something to stay with you guys. Anyways, as I said, enough yip. Again, thank you, soldiers, men and women. And cut the video. See ya.
Out of my way, Vincent. I got cake, man. Quit throwing bottles at me. All right, where we going?
Ready, Murphy?
Who wants pepper on their cake? And they got Parmesan.
Oh, wow.
That's actually a simple fix.
Getting ice on the cake.
Sorry, man.
The camera falls off into the cake.
Haven't you heard? I'm gonna get my cake iced up. Ice caked up.
Need help, go let me know.
Okay, thanks.
Don't be sticking your fingers in this either. Because I know nobody's washed their hands.
I'm gonna stick something else in there.
Your beard.
Alright, so everybody get a glass of water. We'll do this in about 5 minutes. So.
We'll be back right after these messages.
I'm kind of lost here.
Today's the 238th Marine Corps birthday. Marine Corps definitely loves tradition. Some of our tradition is reading General Lejeune's birthday message, as well as cutting the cake ceremony. The oldest Marine and youngest Marine present each get a slice. The oldest Marine hands it to the youngest Marine. It's to symbolize that, you know, the older, saltier vets can take care of the new devil dogs coming in. That's what that's for. One of the traditions that we don't have present is a table in the corner. It has a purple heart, a drink cover, a dress cover, and a black napkin and a black rose. It's supposed to symbolize all the older brothers and sisters that can't be here today. So just take a moment. Thank you, Joe. I know I've lost friends. I've lost people I grew up with. I know somebody here knows a Marine that will be coming home, or even a soldier or sailor. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, so I know you're not Marines, but everybody's welcome to have a slice of cake. Thank you, Staff Sergeant Murphy. Spencer cake is beautiful. Without further ado, let's do the Lejeune message, and we'll cut some cake, the K-bar, get on it. General John A. Lejeune's birthday message on November 1st, 1921. John A. Lejeune, 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command to all Marines throughout the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that day, Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores, in war and in peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in compliance with the will of the 13th Commandant, Article 38, United States Marine Corps Manual, edition of 1921, is a publication as follows. On November 10, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by a revolution of Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousand men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we, who are Marines, should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 90 of the 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war and in long eras of the tranquility at home. Generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres and in every corner of the 7 seas that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name and distinction is soldierly repute. We who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we who also receive from the eternal spirit which has animated our Corps from generation to generation and has been a distinguished mark of the Marine Corps in every age. So long as that spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past. And the men of our nation will regard us as worthy successors of the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of our Corps. In inspiring of our 13th Commandant has left his mark in the hearts and minds of all Marines. By deed and act upon from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from Yukon to Korean armistice, and interventions from Lebanon to the Dominican Republic, and from the openings battles in Vietnam to the Manganese rescue, Marines have continued to epitomize those qualities lost my space. Which are their legacy. The success which they have achieved in combat and the faith they have borne in peace will continue. The Commandant and our many friends have added their hearty praise and congratulations to this, our 238th birthday. Thank you, gentlemen.
Alright, so next we will do the cake cutting. So what is the cake cutting? Why do we cut cake? Anywhere in the world where Marines are present, whether there are many, whether there are only 3, Marines will get together and commemorate the birthday, if nothing else, by just cutting a piece of cake. They're doing it right now in Afghanistan. They're doing it right now overseas at embassies all over the world where Marines are present. They're cutting cake. Whether it's just that big and it's MRE pound cake, or it's some honking massive job we got here where we're celebrating the comforts of home. Marines are going to be somewhere with their brothers saying thanks, remembering those that we lost, and saying thank you to those that came before us. My father, he's a retired Marine. I'm a medically retired Marine, so it means a little bit more to me just because it's not only something I care more about, it's family business almost. So now, what we do, we cut the cake. Traditionally, you'll do it either with a Mamluk sword or NCO sword. We're a little bit field expedient here, so we're doing a K-bar. So that's about as moto as I can get without drawing a scene in the middle of the paintball park. So, I'm 31. How old are you?
31.
31? All right, what month?
September.
September? All right, so August. So, all right, so he will be the guest of honor. I'll be the oldest Marine. He'll be the youngest Marine. So how this goes is 3 pieces of cake are cut. The first piece goes to the guest of honor. As there's only 3 Marines here today, it's only fitting that one of the Marines is the guest of honor. I'm going to. Alright, so it only makes sense that the first slice is going to go to him. Crack that open, please. Alright. Second slice goes to the oldest Marine present to thank him for his knowledge, experience, and leadership. The second piece, or the third piece, the third piece goes to the oldest Marine to be passed to the youngest Marine to symbolize the passing of knowledge and experience to the Marines that follow, so the Marine Corps can stay strong and live on. So that's why we do that. So we're thanking somebody that's taking time out of their day. Traditionally it'd be the president, a congressman, somebody that may not be affiliated with the Marine Corps on a day-to-day basis, or maybe it's somebody that's not in the Marine Corps but they took time out there today to donate to Wounded Warriors, to help out with Wounded Warrior Battalion, to go that extra mile, or just to signify that one other Marine that we don't want to forget just because he's not the youngest or oldest. So 28 is really not the youngest, but today it is. That I've seen 30. I have a buddy that's 33 and he's the Marine Corps league and he was the youngest Marine present yesterday. So I want to say thank you. I'm going to cut up some more cake. Let me take my ceremonial bite. That's awesome. Hope y'all like bananas. It's got banana cream filling. Jeremy said tomorrow is Veterans Day, so I don't want to be brandishing a knife at you. Just, if you find a veteran, say thank you to them, shake their hand. If you have time, listen to one of their stories. Some of the old veterans we have around here have some of the most ridiculous, fantastic stories. It gives you just a snapshot of what they've seen, what they've done, and where they come from. And it kind of gives you an idea of where America has come and as the world in general. So take time, have fun with your family. I'm sure everybody's off work tomorrow. I know I am. So enjoy the day off, but remember why it's there. It's not just a day to burn hot dogs and drink a lot of beer. Remember a lot of people worked really hard, and some people didn't make it home to have that freedom, to have that ability to reflect and look on and say thank you. So I know all of us up here, we've lost one or another, a few people, and we have some that didn't come back 100%. So if you see a veteran, say thank you. If nothing else, if you are a veteran, go get you some free dinner at Applebee's. And have a good one, guys. Let me cut this cake for you. Somebody help me start plating this cake. So I'm Chris Murphy, retired staff sergeant from the United States Marine Corps. I did 11 and a half years. I was in the infantry. I moved over to data communications. I also did a stunt on embassy duty, and I was in Jerusalem, China, and Guatemala. So I had a pretty illustrious career. I'm really proud of my career. And I was medically retired, injured my knee. They bumped me out of there, you know, to make room for the new guys. But been out a little over a year, and so this is my second Veterans Day as an actual veteran. And it's nice coming out here, playing some paintball, some really nice guys. Got to share some cake with them, break bread. And I hope everybody out there that sees this video, hope you're having a good Veterans Day for all our Marines. Hope you had a good birthday, and have a good one, guys.
All right, thank you, Mr. Murphy, for your service, and it's always a pleasure to spend time with you, sir.
Appreciate it, Vincent.